of all time. And the only one that can take us into this segment is the man that hates everything. So, Steven, do your thing.
Yes, I do hate everything and everyone. There's nothing that makes me happy except watching a heel win.
Or thinking about wrestlers before you
this
go
was
to bed.
actually all me doing this, right? I'm the one that put it on the table for us to do top 10 heels of all time.
Well, I mean, I kind of put it into motion last week.
I usually do that stuff with like lists and stuff like that. So yeah, just give me my props where my props are due. Top 10 heels of all time. Okay. And the criteria is, there is no criteria. Just remove everybody that shouldn't be on the list and all managers, all of that jazz. Sorry to do you some wrong, but it should be top 10 heels wrestlers.
Okay. And that's what we're doing today.
You know why? Because it's going to be a bit more difficult to do. Because when you talk about overall, you got Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Absolutely.
You got Paul Heyman.
Sensational Sherry.
Luna Vachon.
I mean, we'll do a top 10 managers at one point.
We could do, top 10
I
managers
would
holds a
love that.
lot more value than just
Fair
top
enough.
10 heels and adding the managers on there.
Because I'll say I had Sherry and I had Heenan in my top 10.
And they
They're
should
bad
definitely
guys.
be there.
Heel character, you know?
Okay. So what we did, of course, like we always do when we make a list, we make our own individual top 10.
Yeah.
We send that to the PhD
Yeah.
of this shit.
And then I throw out everything they sent and put my list on there. 'Cause that's the only thing that fucking matters around here.
It's still real to me, damn it.
Let's go.
So the PhD did all his magic, probably used AI, Chat GPT, Google reviews.
Never. His brain.
Exactly, and put the list together. So we're going to go from 10 to 1. And while we go through 10 to 1, we are going to discuss, and the boys in the back are going to jump in and give their thoughts on the top 10. So this is the Wrestling Tees top 10. Can we agree with this list, boys, first and foremost?
With this list that we're looking at right now?
It's pretty good.
It's not a bad list.
It's not a bad list.
It's not a bad
Anyways,
list.
let's get into it, and we'll throw in our own opinions, and there's gonna be some honorable mentions on the way.
So at number 10, which I think should be top 3, but that's just besides the point.
Jumping
I never
7
get what I
spots.
want.
Jesus.
The Hardy Boys.
Number 10, we have JBL.
I will agree because
10.
as a Latino, that
Wait, hold on
guy,
a second. How
he
many Latinos in the
terrorized us.
room?
How many Latinos in the room?
Listen. He was going
Half
after
the room.
Mexicans, not Latinos.
My people, mi gente. That guy hurt my heart, bro.
Yeah, he killed that.
Yeah, I was ready to fight him in real life.
He was ice before ice was
Yeah,
cool.
exactly.
But JBL did what he
Ice
had to do
baby.
for you to hate him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
he did it.
let's not sit here and say we enjoyed him as a heel. We despised him as a heel. He came off of being part of the APA, which we loved,
Yeah.
and then just drastically turned, changed his hair color, and started just
He
being.
was a millionaire Wall Street guy all of a
Right?
sudden, you know? Like,
But we hated him.
Bradshaw. I followed his whole career.
yeah.
From Justin Hawk to
Yeah,
John Bradshaw.
everything. I
Right?
followed his whole thing.
We hated him. That whole feud with Eddie
APA?
Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero beat him what? Once?
Yeah.
JBL gave him beating after beating.
Texas Tycoon. Like, it's just amazing.
You know, like
No,
we despised him. He's
He
somebody
did-
that
he
I
did his
despise
job.
to this day. I hate him. I don't like him.
Yeah.
And he
I
was-
like him when I watch Triple A. Fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
because he's
was-
hilarious when he's
Yeah.
at
And
commentary.
And that's the best part, that he's in a Mexican
Yeah.
league now, and he loves it.
when
you know,
he shows
that's
up there, it's hilarious.
And his clothesline.
The clothesline from hell.
close.
That clothesline from hell was
He
ridiculous.
put it on those guys, man.
Dude, he took out. He took. That's something.
Yep. Another
Big
one.
NES, we're going to do
top
that
10
one.
finishers.
But I'm telling you, that clothesline annihilated everybody. Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit, everybody.
Can't say that name.
Yeah, we can't say Chris Benoit. He's one of the best.
I'm
Too
talking
bad.
about Rey Mysterio. He's a deadbeat dad.
Number 9.
Just one thing, actually, unrelated to this.
Amazing at that. Thank you for
We got a review if it
thank you
came
for
in
making
before
my
the clock
job
ended
so
on that one.
easy.
Yeah.
By the way, if
Wow.
we go over time, you're paying.
Do you want to go back to Raw? Do you want to go back to Raw too?
I just
Come
want to talk
on.
about Rey Mysterio being a deadbeat dad. Mister and I were watching the new Predator movie over the weekend, and there's the Predator's dad like kills one of his sons, like piece of shit. I'm like, still better than that deadbeat Rey Mysterio.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's go with number
Number
9.
9.
Chris Jericho.
Break the walls down.
I have a hard time getting around this one.
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like when he first came and the break the walls, like he tried, and I don't know if he was like that good of a heel.
He's so lovable. That's why.
Yeah, but the list, Chris Jericho, like that, his second run,
Yeah.
Chris Jericho with
Loved
the
it.
short hair
But
and the mutans.
I know, but
like
was he heel? Because
he was
once
a
he's-
heel. Yeah.
Yeah, but he was saying this list, and 3 weeks later, the crowd loved him.
that's what
And
that's what they
that's
do.
the problem. One of my criterias when it comes to heels, it's like, I need you to be a career heel.
Yeah.
Like if you're on both sides, it's really hard for me because I love Chris Jericho. You know, even when he was a bad guy, I loved him.
I don't like him as a heel. There's something about him as a heel that really
I liked his heel
find it's the
run.
same.
I
AEW.
liked his heel run in WCW, even though he was funny.
AEW heel
AEW.
run.
Yeah, in
Way
AEW,
better.
Let me get there. In WCW, I liked his heel run when he came back to WWE for the first time with the short hair and he had the feud with Shawn Michaels and accidentally
Man.
punched Shawn Michaels' wife
That
in the,
he-
in the
that-
back for real.
I despised him when he was going up
There
against
you
Shawn
go.
Michaels.
And then I liked
Some
his
of the best
heel run
matches.
in AEW. Listen, Chris Jericho, yes, as a heel, he can be very, very funny. But he is still a heel. A heel doesn't need to be like this
Bad guy.
evil guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's still a heel. Funny heel. Fun heel.
Yeah, but
he's still a
sometimes he
heel.
was a real dick. WrestleMania 19, Shawn Michaels, Chris Jericho. When
One of the
he kicked him in the nuts at the
Yeah.
end. He was an asshole. He was a piece
yeah,
of
he
shit.
was an
There you go.
asshole.
He's a heel.
100% asshole.
that
Guys,
whole heel run was pretty intense.
That run was, I think, was the best heel run of his career.
WCW Jericho, he would win a match. He would tell the ref, "Hey, put my hand up," and then he would do that little jump. The best.
yeah.
But his AEW run.
His
though.
AEW on with Judas and the Painmaker and all that stuff was good. But even in WCW, last thing, like before you throw in another thing, when he was like the man of 10,000 holds, and he would just read the holds. I don't know if you guys, do you remember that?
And some of them kept repeating.
Yeah, I think he was feuding with Dean Malenko, and he was
that
just
was
like
amazing.
wrist lock from behind, and it was just like I get what you mean by a funny heel.
I
like,
never read books, but I read all his autobiographies.
yeah, really nice.
It's just genius.
They're all pictures, no?
I can color it.
They're colorful, yeah. They're pop up.
Number
8.
This, the people out there are going to be very angry about. But you know what? I don't give a shit what you have to say because he should be in the top 10. Even though it's been a very short run in wrestling, the dude has literally have people showing him the middle finger, telling them they want to kill him.
Yeah.
They literally hate him. And I think he is another reason why I got back into wrestling. Watching him on TV made me really appreciate me as a human being because that's how I really am in real life.
Edge
I
and
thought you were
Christian.
gonna say
Yeah.
because he's a piece of shit, so it makes me feel better about myself.
but
it's like no, because that's
He's
how
like,
I
I'm a
am.
piece of shit too.
But
Yeah.
I am
Yeah,
a piece of shit. I am a horrible human being. It's the truth.
Okay.
And
no,
you know what?
I agree with you.
Somebody
You are
like
the
me.
worst.
There's somebody like me out there, and his name is Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF.
And he's better than you.
And you know it.
Absolutely.
Guys, this guy is heel everywhere in his life, man.
Yeah.
If you see him, like he said, outside of the ring with
Yeah.
the when he does the autograph signings, he like scribbles, he gives the
Yeah.
finger, kids, no kids, parents, doesn't matter. Like, and some of the promos he's cut on people.
Man.
I don't know how these people ever came back to TV because he just cut deep. This what's his move? The salt
of the earth.
salt of the earth. He really is that.
The armbar. Yeah.
He's got it. Like I seen the video of him with at a what's it called, like at a wrestling con, and some guy was like, "Hey, can we get a video?" And he's like, "Suck my dick," and he just walked away.
Yeah, and he
And the Macho Man voice.
The Macho Man, yeah, that's the one.
and he literally will not give you any attention. He wants to like he's always in heel form.
Yeah.
He gave
24
attention to that one kid one time when he took the alcohol from his mom's hand and threw it in the kid's face.
That's nuts.
That was bad.
I think he's like spit his gum on fans.
Yeah,
like,
but
he's
yeah,
done
he-
some
he
crazy
throws
ass
it at them.
shit,
Did you see
man.
the way he talks to the fans?
Love
Yeah,
it.
he's a piece of shit.
It really is.
You know what? I've
I
always
feel like you're
been-
related to him a little bit.
Who?
You.
Absolutely. That's
Yeah.
the way I am in real life. I just hate
your
humans.
distant
I
cousin.
just I tell people the truth. He
He
speaks
spat on me on the
truth.
way here.
You know what I
That is
mean?
terrible.
In his mouth.
Yeah.
Can we get to the next one? Because the next one is a good one.
The next one is the Undertaker, but
But-
the Ministry Undertaker, the Ministry of Darkness Undertaker.
The most evilest of evils. He wasn't big evil then. He was just actually evil. That was one of the craziest Undertakers.
Yeah.
He was a cult leader, right? That's
Yep.
pretty much what it was. His whole look changed. He was dark. He was sitting on the
He had,
chair.
he had his like hair in like that ponytail.
yeah. He looked like Goro from Mortal Kombat. Like,
Yeah, he
It-
was scary.
guys,
He had the
he
pinch, no?
tried to crucify Stephanie McMahon like it was.
Yeah, he put Stone Cold on the T cross
Yeah.
fucking thing.
He hung the big boss man.
He hung the
man.
big
and they
boss
raised the
man.
Hell in a Cell.
Still one of the
That's-
craziest spots of all time.
One of the
Yes.
craziest spots. Even to this day, I always try to see like where they put the hook, but it looks so real.
Yeah, that
and
big boss
Bossman
man.
sold it so
Yeah.
well.
How did Big Boss Man come back from that? Was the story of Big Boss Man. What is he, undead or something?
No, then after that, I think he went
just showed
to
up.
WCW.
No, he just showed up back on.
Yeah,
Raw.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was fun.
He joined
Hey
it,
guys,
no?
I'm okay.
Because they did the corporate ministry, and he was ended up
Man,
being
that,
part of it.
that faction, the Ministry of
Yeah.
Darkness, and then the corporate ministry was
Amazing.
unbeatable.
Also, that theme song, the like that, you're like, oh my god, this
Yeah.
guy's really
and
gonna
no
get
hip
us.
hop artist has ever sampled that.
Yo,
Westside Gun.
did he?
West Side Gun should do it.
Actually, no, not anymore.
yeah.
Wait, just a little tidbit. Since we're talking about Dead Man and Boss Man. Heel move of like I guess the century. Boss Man interrupting Big Show's dad's funeral.
Oh my god.
No. There's worse than that.
And he put
Remember
There's
that?
worse than
Memorable
that.
moment.
casket.
When he fed Al Snow his own dog.
Oh,
yeah. That's
They did that on South Park also.
Yeah,
Cartman
yeah.
made somebody eat their
some
own dog.
memorable moments. All right.
And then they ask us why is the Attitude Era so great.
Yeah. Steven, next, please.
Number 6 does not deserve to be at number 6. This guy deserves to be top 3.
I thought you were gonna say lower, man.
You want him higher?
I want him lower. I think
Lower?
He's just one of those things where he has a good heel run.
What?
but is he a top 10 heel of all time?
Before we get into it, Steven, who is it?
The Viper Randy Orton.
The legend killer himself.
I wanted to build it up.
Like
The Legend Killer was a better heel.
the
than
Legend
Viper.
Killer was he was just punching people.
Before-
Who did he throw down the stairs?
before we even before we even
the punt was
start
crazy.
Before we even start talking about Randy Orton, when he first appeared, he was babyface. He was the son of a wrestler, third generation.
Yeah.
He was, smiling, kissing babies, doing everything.
Rocky Jr.
You know this because it's on our page. Then he cut a promo in Montreal and everyone started booing him. And then he's like, that Montreal crowd just turned on me. There was no going back. And that's when he turned heel for the first time, right here in Montreal.
He had the same story as The Rock, which is funny because they're both third generation stars. They both came in as baby faces. They both got booed. They both got injured. And when they both came back, they joined the faction.
Yeah.
And he joined
Nation.
Evolution.
Rocky Maivia was
Nation
the
of Domination.
worst thing I've ever seen in my life. His always smiling,
Yeah.
coming to the ring, like happy to be here, guys.
Yeah. And they pushed it
Get
down
him
your
outta
throat
here.
too.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out, what they're gonna do with it, but that was just so bad. But
He had the worst finishers.
He became like the icon. So
But yeah, Randy Orton, Apex Predator, Legend Killer, the Viper. Dude, Mankind. That match he had with Mankind. Or it was Mick Foley, sorry about
Yeah.
that.
yeah,
Mick Foley
that's
matches.
a hardcore match, right?
Incredible match. And he beat Chris Benoit for the World Heavyweight Championship.
So he's a baby face.
no,
Because
no,
Benoit's the
point.
heel.
No, at that
no,
point,
Chris Benoit's a babyface.
yeah, at that point is when he was
know?
a heel.
No, I know.
And
I
then
mean,
obviously
I'm joking,
Evolution
man.
turned on him, and then but it didn't take long for him to become heel again.
Yeah.
And his heel run, he
Yeah.
had a heel run for how many years?
He is a better heel than he is
So much.
babyface.
I hate seeing him as a babyface.
Yeah,
I'm
it
annoyed
doesn't
with
make-
seeing him as a babyface.
But I
He's
think
just
I
doing
think today
nothing.
he's a babyface just because he's been in the game for so
For
long.
now.
Yeah, he's trying to
and
have
he's
fun.
gonna turn, and he's just having fun, right?
Randy
So-
Orton is the guy you can't trust, no matter if he's a babyface
Yeah, he
or
looks
a
like you can't
heel
trust
or
that guy.
whatnot. Yeah, he's cool. Yeah, let's clap for him, and then he could turn at any
Yeah.
moment, and that's why the character is so powerful, and he's such a great heel because he could tap you in the back and be on your team, and all of a sudden
Out of
RKO
nowhere.
you. The
Yeah.
whole move, the
I said-
RKO.
Sounds like Kevin Owens.
I said lower. I didn't say off the list.
yeah.
No.
But one of the nastiest things he's done is, I don't remember if it was Hell in a Cell. I think it was a cage match against Jeff Hardy. And then you know how Jeff Hardy has the hole in his ear?
Yeah.
So he took like something, I
Oh.
can't remember what it was, and like put it in there and was like pulling on it.
Yeah.
That was
it was
crazy.
hard to watch
Too
for
much.
me, man.
the feud with Cena,
Yeah.
breaking
good stuff,
point
some
in
good stuff.
Montreal.
the feud with Cena and Orton is like one of the reasons I stopped watching wrestling. It was just during that period. Yeah,
Well,
wasn't doing it for me. 2008, 2009.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on to the next guy then.
Yeah, move on.
Steven,
Number 5, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Amazing.
I will agree.
Is it the-
Sean? But we have to say which.
Yeah, that's what I want to say. Is it the DX one?
It is
No.
the DX1 for
Well,
me.
no,
It is.
it's the
I
Shawn
will
Michaels
say-
when he threw Marty Jannetty through the fucking window.
Okay, well,
That
specify.
whole run.
Specify.
Why do people? No, because it doesn't say here in parentheses.
No, yeah.
You-
Sean is a heel from the moment he kicks Marty Jannetty
Okay.
through the barbershop.
Then
Because
absolutely.
the rest of
Throws.
the 90s, he's a bad guy. He's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
heel.
yeah.
He's a heel.
At no
He's
point
always
does he turn.
He's always been so much better as a heel than
Yeah.
as a
Yeah.
babyface.
He had Diesel as his
The
bodyguard.
only and that's the only time, right? Like when him and when he does the Iron Man match with Brett, that he gets
He
his
gets a
little
little
baby
babyface
face
run,
moment,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But after
Didn't
that,
last long.
he jumps into DX and he's
Yeah.
he's crazy. at
WrestleMania
what-
11 when he fought Diesel for the
Yeah.
for the WWE Championship, lost. That's when the fans
Yeah.
started to pick up on him and started
kicking
to,
Vader in the head, but for real too.
But all these things though, like Shawn Michaels, it took him a very long time to become babyface and become the face of the company.
But that's why he was so much better in the 90s.
But the reason why that happened is because of his in-ring performance. And he was really putting everybody over at that time.
Yeah.
But
So people
also,
started to catch on to
during
him.
his second run, like people were just happy that he's back. So he was mostly a babyface during that time.
Yeah.
But in
'Cause he lost his smile.
one moment, he was a heel in real life, not just playing
Yeah,
a heel.
as he
And that's
should
when
be.
he went up against Hulk Hogan. And he's like, I'm gonna fucking oversell
Oh
everything.
my god, that was good.
that was so good.
That
But
was really good.
And the only reason why he became babyface, just besides the in-ring performance, was because of the feud with Psycho Sid. Psycho Sid turned on him, and then Diesel came out
Yeah.
and helped him out because he was the original bodyguard
Yeah.
of Shawn Michaels, and that's when Shawn Michaels started picking up that, hey, I'm a babyface, I'm the face of the company.
I think it was
Let's
like
move forward with this.
95, 96 was his face run. Before that was all heel, and then after that was all
he
heel
became-
until he came back.
He became a babyface at the end of 95.
End of 95 and then 96 and 97 he was a heel again with DX.
Yeah.
And that was just, he just basically
And that was just
changed
amazing.
the company.
He
and
changed everything.
A
yeah.
lot of people say it's Austin that changed the company, and I get where that comes from, but it was Shawn Michaels and DX.
I agree.
Let's keep it a buck,
That came before Austin. Yeah.
right? So
I just want to say, side note, he is not on the list, but I had Psycho Sid on my list.
I had Psycho Sid on my list too.
Because to me, there's a career heel. That guy, you could make him, he just doesn't look like a good guy. He looks like he's a bad, hey, like Randy Orton, he looks like he's going to double cross you at any time. Even you go to the early 90s when he was supposed to help Hulk Hogan.
I was gonna bring that up. Even when he was a face,
Yeah.
people turned on him.
and
Even
he's
though
like
Hogan
smiling
was
and he's
pulling
like,
the heel.
you're
move.
like, I don't trust that guy, you know?
Yeah.
No, but he didn't do anything wrong. It's Hogan that fucked him over because he eliminated Hogan from the Royal Rumble when they were both faces and friends, and then Hogan, being the loser that he is and the face at that time, also eliminated Psycho Sid, even though eliminated Sid Vicious or no Sid Justice. Sorry,
Sid
at the time,
Justice.
even though he was eliminated from the match, and then that's when their feud started, and people
And then they
were rooting
became,
for
and
Hogan.
then they were tag team. And that's when Hogan went to give him the tag, and he just jumped off the ring, and he was like, well, I don't know nothing about this, and he walked away.
Yeah.
And that was the beginning.
Shaco said to me is just he's on my list. When you think of heel, he comes to mind.
Master and ruler.
Number 4, which to me was number 1 on my list, who I think is the greatest heel of all time. But hey, we made a list together. It's teamwork, I guess. Number 4 is going to be Triple H.
The game.
Look, if we're talking about people that you could trust and you can't trust, Triple H is definitely the epitome of what a heel should be. He literally went on such a run as a heel, just basically from being in DX, being Hunter Hearst Helmsley. And then after that,
Hunter was always a heel too.
right?
Yeah.
At no point was he
He
a
had
babyface.
small moments of babyface, like when he does comebacks and stuff like that, because
Yeah.
he was injured, but then he would revert back to what he was previously.
Doesn't take him long. When he turned on DX, when he pedigreed X-Pac,
I was
when
just gonna say that, yeah.
fought Shane McMahon in one of Shane McMahon's best matches. That match was just incredible as a kid watching that. And he turned his back on him.
And everybody was happy that night because they thought China was back in DX, but actually Kane got kicked out of the corporation, and then they turned on X-Pac, and I was watching it like a couple of months ago.
Incredible.
That WrestleMania again. I was like,
And he had one of the best songs before he had the game song.
It's time. It's on.
It's my time.
Yeah, it's my time.
That
Again,
song with the green light. Oh my God, he was
Sledgehammer.
the spitting of water was like
that was
we
my
all
favorite
started
song.
spitting water at that time.
That was my favorite song that he had.
And the time that
It's my time. Yeah, that song is till this day. It's like one of the best songs.
and I'm surprised no hip hop artist sampled that. Blows my
West
mind.
Side Gun, just saying. West Side. You should do
But
something West.
one more thing about Triple H till we move on to the top 3 is the time where I looked at Triple H as this guy's scum of the earth. I hate this human being. Is when he turned his back when Shawn Michaels came back and he wanted
Yes.
to get back DX.
And it's Triple H that gave him the T-shirt so they can start up DX again. And then they go in the ring. I think they did that as the main event, even though it wasn't a match. And they're doing the whole "let's get rid of this pedigree." I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
And then that whole feud for years. What did it last? Like 4 years, 3 years? And even when they went back and tried to start DX again, I couldn't trust Triple H. I was like, this is not going to happen. But it ended up happening and it ended up being amazing.
It was a horrible DX run because it wasn't anymore the Attitude Era.
It was funny.
It was too childish. Funny.
Yeah, but
That's the
Triple
thing.
H did his own twist on it and he became really like
he
the
was
main
such
reason.
a
They
heel,
were
guys.
funny. They were funny as DX together, but it just wasn't the same.
He was such a heel that Katie Vick. Does anyone know who that is?
Of course, we know Katie Vick.
How insane was that?
Apparently, they were at an actual funeral home, and in the room next to them, there was an actual funeral happening.
Oh my God. They were doing some crazy stuff back then. Like you will never see that on TV ever again. Like nuts. All right. We're officially at the top 3. Steven, I want you to just take a little break right now because I want number 3. I want Johnny Two Belts to tell us
I was going to do the exact same thing.
You
but
are
thank you, Tate,
the
for getting
best.
words out.
Fine.
But
Finally.
remember who the host is.
And just to add, Johnny was the only one.
My God.
Johnny was the only one that had him on the list for this one.
Respect.
Which
Johnny,
absolutely makes no sense.
do your thing.
Just to add one more thing. Triple H sucks.
I can't believe you didn't have Triple H on your list, but go.
That's why I didn't say anything. I was just like, why is this bum here?
He went take a
What?
piss
It-
break.
it
He was
just
like,
doesn't
fuck it.
make-
I don't even want to hear about Triple H.
It doesn't make sense.
Anyways, number 3, who should be number 2 or number 1, depending on who you talk to. Ric Flair.
Woo!
The greatest of all time. I know Cena's on this run, but the greatest of all time is Ric Flair.
I disagree.
This guy lived the life of a heel. He told you he's got some Gucci shoes on. He told you he was limousine riding. He told you that because he wanted you to feel just as tall as you are.
He also
5
told
foot.
you he had a helicopter.
Yeah.
And I just think
It also crashed, but anyways.
I don't think he ever had like a good face run. Like he was just a heel. He was Ric Flair. He was a dick. He lived that life.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about Casual Joe had mentioned it. Heels that live it, heels that are always heels. For me, that's the best.
That's
And
why MJF is so goddamn good.
100%. But there is no MJF
Without
there's
Ric
no
Flair.
Ric
Ric
Flair.
Flair. Yeah.
He comes out with the robe with the feathers.
Did he ever have a babyface run that lasted more than a year?
No,
No.
He had a couple in WCW, but because the NWO was there, so
That's
they
why.
needed faces. But like,
Yeah.
And
it
he
went nowhere.
He wasn't even a real face. He was just Team WCW because they kept doing their own thing as the Horsemen,
They
right?
needed.
Yeah,
So-
he was very integral in that story.
And he had an amazing heel faction with the Four Horsemen. Like this guy embodies what it is to be a heel for me. He's good in the ring. He cheats. He's slick. He does the little poke of the
Submission
eye.
move as his finisher.
Yeah, he's always grabbing the rope.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
looking
yeah.
for the little way out
The
and
strut.
the strut. The best is when he gets hit and he like walks and then he
That's the
fucking
best,
face
bro.
falls.
I'm dizzy, walking away, and pow.
He never let that go.
Yeah.
To this day, I think he probably still
Even
does
the
it.
spin, the spin on the
on the
corner.
turnbuckle.
And then he starts walking.
And when he's doing a promo and he just starts elbow dropping the floor.
Yeah.
He's like, watch, and that's what I liked in his like WWE run when he came back a little older. Like he was just off the rocker.
Yeah.
He throws his blazer. He's giving it an elbow drop.
Remember
like,
when he ripped up Mick Foley's book and started he started getting naked in the ring and he started giving the book
The
move?
woo off, guys.
He
He
was-
one of the greatest moments on TV.
Yeah,
He-
against what's his name?
with
Black
Jay Lethal.
Machismo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
An amazing impression of
Is
Ric Flair.
is feud with Sting.
Oh, it's
That whole feud with Sting.
years.
Yeah.
Those guys created WCW. Like
They even had the last match on WCW.
Like if you even go further to the territories, it was him and Dusty Rhodes. Dusty was the super baby face,
Yeah.
and Ric Flair was this. Why does he have so much money? He has the girls, and he was just like everyone was booing him. They were, if you hear stories, they were throwing shit at him. They were like trying to stab him.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
they had
yeah.
guns out. Like
Didn't he get
He-
stabbed?
He got stabbed.
he beat my God, Eric the Von Erichs.
Devon Eriks.
Yeah, he beat him.
He beat him at NWA and people were going nuts. They wanted to kill him.
Yeah. And
The
you
real
should-
world champion.
You should love that whole run in WWE also
I should love him because Shawn Michaels.
ended his career. And you can't tell me that wasn't a beautiful.
That was a
match.
beautiful moment.
I didn't like the crying. I found it very weird and
no,
weak.
the Shawn Michaels,
But-
the Shawn Michaels,
Michaels
saying
does not end his
thank you.
career.
Do you have any emotion?
Absolutely not. I don't really have emotion.
Anger is
Are
an
you part of the
emotion.
ministry?
Anger is an emotion. It's the only
you know
emotion
what?
that he's
As I
got.
get older, I have less and less emotion, and I care less and less about things. Like that-
Speaking of emotions, number 2, I wanna
go for it,
talk about number 2.
Mr. Host.
This was one of the craziest moments. I was alive for this moment. I was watching at this moment.
Live.
It was
You were there?
Bash at the Beach 1996. After years of this man being Mr. Wrestling, the face of the WWF, WWE, he comes to WCW. He's the Hulkster. They try to recreate his whole 80s run in the 90s. It's not working. We get the Outsiders, Hall and Nash come in. That storyline was absolutely insane. I remember being like, how is he there? How is that happening? Like these cross promos are doing. I'm like, that's insane. And then it's Bash at the Beach. You got Macho Man in the middle of the ring. And here comes Hulk Hogan. Everyone is like, he's here to save WCW from these two
With those cowboy
outsiders.
boots.
With those cowboy boots, for real, right
And
there.
you know,
I think they were yellow.
before you go into what happened next, everybody knew there was going to be a third man. But even when Hogan came out, nobody even gave it a thought that
Nobody.
he was going to be the
Nobody.
third
Anybody
man.
says, yeah, I knew it was
Nobody.
going to be Hogan.
Yeah, it's
You're-
bullshit.
you're a
That
liar.
moment-
You're a fucking liar.
Jump off a cliff.
That moment was so
Guy-
perfect. I don't even think he comes out to music. He's just walking straight to the ring.
But there's a little tidbit that Bobby Heenan on the commentary, he goes, but who is he with? And I don't know if you caught that, but like
did catch
we were
that.
too young to understand it. But
Now
like,
I catch it.
But in certain clips, they cut it out. They cut out that little like when he says that because it was like, oh wait, could he actually?
But he didn't know who it was. Nobody knew who it was.
No, no one knew.
It was only them two in the ring and the people
So
in the
then
ring.
he walks to the ring.
And
Macho's right on the floor, and we think he's about to help, and then boom, big leg drop on the Macho Man.
And when you say on, off, light switch, that's when fucking wrestling changed forever.
The,
Honestly,
the
greatest-
wrestling
the greatest
changed
heel turn in the
forever.
world.
The greatest heel turn of all time, and where was I going?
Heel
with
turn
this?
of all time.
The
Hulk
crowd, the crowd could not believe it. That was one of the first times you see people throw their drinks.
Yeah.
They were so angry. No one could believe it. No one could believe it. It was just an amazing moment.
He was nervous walking to the ring, by
Yeah,
the way.
you could see it.
For me, Hollywood Hogan, like, yes, he was a heel, but I loved him. You know, like, so for me, like, it wasn't like a heel run. It was just like a new version of Hogan. You know what I mean?
Well,
So
it was a heel run because the shit they were doing
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
show.
Yeah.
but I didn't hate it. I was like, wow. And just so you guys
But that's
know,
why the ratings went up. Everybody like, oh, these guys are cool. It's wrestling is
Yeah.
different. Like it wasn't like
People
this
were
before.
buying NWO shirts right away.
and a couple of months before that, when he's still going against what is it, Dungeon of Doom, he was coming out in black, and that was the first time we see Hogan in all black. But
and
it was
cowboy boots.
Yeah,
And he had like the black beard.
yeah, but there was no NWO nothing. And then when he comes out as Hollywood, you got the look, you got the black beard, you got everything black, you got the pants with the lightning on them, like
Also, when
icon.
on Bash at the Beach, he actually botched the name of the group because he said the New World Organization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And apparently, I think it was Eric Bischoff that told this story. Hogan wasn't sure if he wanted to do that heel run because he's never been a heel before. He's like, it might not work. It
It
might
was supposed to be Sting.
get my career in the gutter. And the backup plan exactly was Sting.
No, he was the main.
He was the main
plan.
one?
Sting was the main plan, and then Hogan got. They had conversations with Bischoff.
Hogan's like, that doesn't work for me, brother.
yeah,
He
and
wanted to be a heel though. He said that he's been wanting to turn heel for a long time.
there's so many stories out
Yeah.
there. It's crazy. Like I just remember them saying that they were on to go with Sting. Hogan got side of the story, and he was like, you know what? Let's do it.
As long as you're not quoting Hogan's version, it has a bigger,
Well, he's dead, so
What?
whatever version he might have said, because
Just
he was always lying.
One
so-
last thing.
Where's the noise for that, guys? Huh?
Never, because I'm stealing your gimmick. I'm the heel 2 belts now, right?
I'm not living a gimmick.
Greatest heel turn of all time,
The gimmick is living me.
is it?
is it the greatest heel turn of all time?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
asking a
yeah.
question.
Yeah.
Is it the greatest heel
yeah,
turn?
they're not. People are not going to
Definitely.
tell me it's Cena.
No,
No,
and,
no,
and
not at all.
second thing before we end and go to number 1, did the NWO because of Hogan make it cool to wear wrestling tees? Since this is the wrestling
Oh.
tees podcast, they sold so much merch and it was cool, man. It became like culture.
Dude, they used to sell NWO shirts at Zeller's. I used to beg my mom, please buy me one. I have a picture. I'll send it to you after.
Yeah,
My
I was
first
like
wrestling
12 years
shirt-
old.
My first wrestling shirt was an NWO shirt.
Yeah,
black and
me
white.
too.
And then my second one was this black and red NWO.
no.
Yeah, abandoned in the wolf pack and all that
Yeah.
stuff, and then just where it went. The story's been told billions of times.
Steven, take us to number 1, please.
The number one heel on the Wrestling Tees podcast list is Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Look, we could sit all day and talk about Vince. He's number one.
He's the best.
I had him as one on my list. What did you guys have him as? You had him in one.
I had him at
I
number
had
2.
him at number 1, I think. I
Yeah,
think
you
he
did
was
have him at number
just. It was me, Austin. Like it was just, dude. What do you want to say about this
He
guy?
was the
Austin
spawn of
versus
Satan.
McMahon.
He was the devil.
Mr. McMahon was also created in Montreal because after the screw job, he became that character.
But the screw job.
Yeah.
Start off with
Yeah.
that. The
Yeah.
screw job.
That's where it all started.
Vince as a person is a heel. Let's just leave it at that. We don't have to
Yeah.
talk him more. But you said Vince McMahon. I think it's the Mr. McMahon.
Yeah.
Mr.
character
McMahon, absolutely.
that
I
was-
just like his Vincent Kennedy
yeah,
McMahon name.
which was great. But that whole Austin and him, I think, really took it also to the next
Yeah.
level.
It was a twist on like what WCW was doing, and they kind of like the boss was involved.
Yeah.
He made
Right.
people kiss his ass
On live TV.
on live TV. Like he was insane. Like
The
he
shit
made
he was
Trish
doing.
Stratus undress and crawl on the floor and bark
and
like a
bark,
dog.
man. Come on.
This is what he would do on TV. Imagine what he was doing off TV.
How many times would he interfere in matches when Austin was he was defending or trying to get the belt? He would just always interfere. He would always do something.
And I also want to say, I want to add one of the best entrance songs ever.
Yes,
No
definitely.
chance. That's what you got.
He won
you
the
have
Royal-
no chance in hell, bro. He's already telling you no. Can I get a no chance? Like, can I get a racer? No, you're not getting shit.
No
like,
chance.
He won the Royal Rumble.
He was world champion.
Yo, he was jacked too at
He
one
was
point,
the
no?
ECW World Champion.
Guys,
he wore a do-rag.
Durag
Guys.
event. He even got away with saying the N-word live
Yeah.
on TV to John Cena.
Yeah.
Guys,
Only Vince
he
has the balls
fought
to
God. He fought God. The greatest heel of all time.
That Shawn Michaels
He was like,
feud.
God,
Yeah.
come on down. And it was just a light coming through the ring.
Insane.
How do you not love wrestling? Like, that is crazy to me.
It's not only that, did he initiate DX going to the WCW with the tank?
Yeah,
Yes,
of course.
yes.
Okay.
That was his
No, I
idea.
think I think
They
it was
showed up at the
DX
door.
that wanted it, and then they ran it by Vince. He's like, "Go for it."
Do it.
Yeah.
What was
And
I gonna
Eric
say?
Bischoff says till this day, I should have let them in because that would have made everyone would have turned
Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
They're
Nitro.
gonna beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, it would
They're
have
gonna
been
beat
for
the shit out of
amazing
them.
TV.
And not only they're all friends, like in
Of
quote
course.
unquote real life, so nothing intense like
You
that would have
think?
happened. But don't forget, he purchased WCW.
Yeah.
And he
Got all
Shane,
over him.
and Shane McMahon.
yeah, that was
Obviously, Shane McMahon didn't purchase it, but Shane McMahon showed up. He made
Yeah.
his competitor that he fucking was going up against for ratings for years.
Insane.
He bought it. And he said it on Raw.
on Raw.
Yeah.
And Shane McMahon showed up. You can't get more heel. than
Last
that. It
segment
doesn't
of the
exist.
last Nitro is a McMahon versus McMahon on air.
Honorable mention, Eric Bischoff. He was one of the just like Vince, you would hear him on commentary, you would see him, he would do interviews, but as a kid, you don't know who he is. And then when NWO starts and he's still the WCW guy
He
and
got
he
powerbombed by Kevin Nash through the stage.
Yeah.
dude, and then he joins them and he's what do they call him? Sleazy E or something?
Easy.
Easy.
Easy, yeah. They're just like I'm like, oh, he runs the company, you know. As I was, and that was way before Vince, right? So
Didn't
And then
Bischoff
OG.
Vince
didn't
brought him over to WWE.
Yeah, but didn't Bischoff challenged Vince on Nitro?
Yes.
and then Vince didn't show
Bro,
up.
He
They
challenged
used-
him on a pay-per-view. Like he called him out on
Yeah.
Nitro for a pay-per-view. And obviously, like,
He no show.
dude,
He was in like his karate outfit.
Scared
Yeah.
of me. Yeah.
the karate outfit because he did karate. They used to like they'd be like, we have a 3-hour show, don't even turn to Raw, and they would say Mankind just won that match,
Yeah.
don't even go there,
Yeah, it's
stay
not
right
live
here.
Yeah, but people will actually
Yeah,
turn
that
in
turned
because
on
they
them.
wanted to see.
Yeah.
But that was the night
Mankind
of when these two things combined and became one. The finger poke of doom.
Yeah.
That was the night of WCW. That's when WCW
Died.
started
Yeah.
going down.
That's
like crazy,
another-
man.
And Vince is
Conversation
probably
for
one of
another
the
time.
greatest businessmen in the whole entire universe.
That was it, guys. We did it. That was our top 10 greatest heels of all time. If you do not agree with us, tell us in the comments. Let us know. We will argue with you there.